I think the thing that's always the trickiest balance to reach with fans is you should be upset when 100 Thieves loses if you're a 100 Thieves fan, and you should question a lot of what you hear about improvement plans and paths and futures. Like, that sort of stuff makes perfect sense. But please never question that we're not working super hard and that we're not seeing all the things you guys see. We have even more footage than is ever going to be offered in 2 stage games to look at things, to be critical, to judge pieces, and try to find the best of it. And at the end of the day, we're all on the same roller coaster towards what we hope is future success. So please understand that we're there looking at a 0-2 week, and just like you, deem it unacceptable. And I'm not to say that we've turned a new leaf and now we're exactly where we want to be after 1 week either, but I hope the improvement track can be seen for everyone and hold us accountable, that we try to always judge where we are and start raising to where we want to be, because it's only a first step this week. There's plenty more steps we have to take to be the 100 Thieves that you can be proud of.
Walking up, right? To the referral, that's not necessarily like maximizing his win. It's maximizing his win.
This week was coming back after a 0-2 weekend, the first one of my career, and to no one's surprise, morale pretty low, right? We knew we had a lot to work on.
Send them a literal picture of a clock that's 4:30. Yo, Will. Yo, check the scrim lobby. It's actually 4:30.
Going into Tuesday, for me, I talked with Tony beforehand, and I basically just explained to him sort of like what I think we need to do as a team and just my overall feeling. And he agreed with a lot of stuff that I was saying, which kind of made me feel better. And so we just went into practice and we were just, trying to work on stuff. And I remember like the first scrim we had was a really, really good example of the issues we've been having.
Lucky.
We basically just took that and then we were able to use that for the rest of the week. So I think it's pretty much like, yeah, it sucks, we lost, but what can you do except keep working?
There's like, you could be playing like literally so many different things today. Like, there's a potential like in Zach angle, there's a potential like...
Dude, just lock me Zach first pick against Bjergsen. Because their former coach told me he tilts against it.
He does for sure.
Yeah.
That's also me.
Yeah. And he did it yesterday in solo queue too, so he'll get flashbacks.
I think it's really, really important that everything that we practice this week, when it comes to like our individual pressure, like I want you guys to know that the goal of today is to make sure that we do the things that we did in practice and do that on stage. In terms of like, I want to see us, big him, like Tommy says. I want to see us like being aggressive. I want to see us taking risks to try to get more for the team. And I want everybody to have that mindset of, what can I do to better the team? What can I do to pressure the opponent as much as possible? And that's like what I want to see. That's the number one. We'll talk about it more at the huddle. Let's get it. Sure. Trying to leave a message for Lusboy, because Lusboy always does this. But I'm trying to think of what it should be. I mean, like there can't be your hot mother on this board. Like, it's actually just too free. Alright. Who put kiss tiny feet? That's weird.
That's weird.
That's actually funny. We're keeping those two. That's our message to TSM. Wait, it was actually hella weird when somebody said, "Some daddy, what are we doing this game?" And then he said something, and then somebody said, "Okay, daddy," and then and 3 other people said, "Okay, daddy." I was like, what the fuck?
Whatever daddy wants.
It's whatever daddy wants.
Daddy gets what he wants.
Daddy wants.
Sunday, what are you thinking?
Huh?
What are you thinking?
I'm not afraid.
Perfect.
Just say,
Perfect.
5 minutes.
Oh, guys, what's next? That's what we landed.
That's 500.
Oh, bye Sunday.
You always
Bye Will.
To remember or forget?
Oh my god, Sunday's so tall. Sunday's really powerful. Come on, Will. There's people coming.
Are you familiar with me?
So,
Hello.
Oh, excuse me.
I got that.
Wow, you're looking huge.
alright, so today, I already said this, but I want to make sure that everybody's in the same mindset, okay? We're all playing aggressive, we're all trying to maximize our pressure, make them feel the pressure, right? That's what I want out of today. I don't care about anything else. I want us to take risks and be able to feel comfortable playing super aggressive. If you guys feel the pressure, you know, just look at the minimap, think about how you can pressure to the max, and make sure that we're doing it, okay? That's all I want from today, nothing else. Let's get it. Alright, let's make it loud. 1, 2, 3! Overall, like our progress this week in our practice, I think was really, really good. We focused a lot on like just being way more aggressive. I think last week's games were definitely like a passive set of games from us, so we wanted to make sure that we definitely changed that this week. So that's definitely like where our mindset's at, and we're just looking to play a much more aggressive game overall.
Off. His bullet time is basically missed. What a kill coming in from Ioma. Absolute deletion on Broken Blade. He did not expect that, and now TSM has to figure out how to assess this fight correctly. But it does not look like they are out of the woods just yet. Someday coming out of the woodwork, and he's going to get a few more for himself. Ioma picks up kill number 2. As now 100 Thieves takes a bit of control over the game. Minion squad is piling up for them as the ultimate behind the turret. The quickness comes in, and there goes 100 Thieves as the health bars start to get depleted. What was 100 Thieves taking the mid game? TSM was able to turn it right back around and just be in 100 Thieves base immediately.
I mean, this game, it's pretty much what I said earlier today. I don't even care that much that we lost this game. Obviously, it sucks to lose, right? But this game felt like we knew what we wanted to do. We played aggressive. We played in their face. You're baiting their stun 3 times on the same ward over and over. You guys are staggering resets so that we can maintain the control. Like, all of that stuff's super insane. Like, we maximized our pressure like crazy this game. And we made a few mistakes, but it definitely feels way better to feel like we f***ed up 2 or 3 things, and then we can improve that and then move on, right? Like, this is how I want our losses to look.
In our game yesterday against TSM, we did a lot of things better than we had before, but we also had a lot of the same recurring problems come up. I think we had a better draft than them. And the game started pretty well for us. Not perfect, but we definitely had some problems like executing toward the like middle, later parts of the game. And I was a little frustrated with the loss because I felt that we should have been doing a lot more as far as just being aggressive and trying to press the issue on TSM. While we did improve some things, I wasn't super satisfied with how it went.
Someday reneged.
So,
Nah, you know why you lose on Senna?
Why?
You don't know how to use your E. You always troll it.
I always random use it, right?
Yeah, you have to save it for when they try to go on you.
That's true.
Use it
That's
defensively.
true. Poggers.
You're welcome.
alright, so it's the same shit as yesterday. What kind of mindset are we gonna have? Will, pop quiz.
Aggressive.
Aggressive mindset. I like that. All right. So let's make sure we're thinking like that today. I think like a lot of like the places where we could have improved yesterday was related to like let's look at the mini map and let's try to problem solve like 2 things, right? Where are they? And then can we push our vision forward, right? And then once we get the vision control, we have to make sure that we're on the same page.
Yep.
Let's be aggressive. Let's okay?
Yeah.
Fucking dude mindset.
Pressure. Dude.
All right. Make it loud, guys. 100 Thieves on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thieves! Wait, why did I say 100?
I don't know. That was pretty cringe. That was a cringe.
Yeah, not my best, but it's all good. You guys carry today. It's fine, cringe is the new sexy.
All the way, close to Yumi, face checks can't see, and that's an instant deletion for Ioma. Someday also onto FBI in the mid lane. Who's the better marksman today? It will be Someday! Now we'll go in there, but again, closer, not that tanky. Moved back into the team by Meteos' cast, and Ioma gets the kill. Keith will be the sacrificial cat for Someday, and 100 Thieves will finish off the game as Someday rampages through every single lane to give 100 Thieves their first win in 5 games.
Really good setup again.
I think there, like I said, there was definitely a lot of good, like, zone control situations. We were, like, hooking people off cooldown and playing generally pretty well. I think, obviously, if we rewatch the game, we're going to see some small things we can be doing better, but, like, I think, obviously, the early game was a bit shaky, so we can relook at that and, like, how we can improve that. But outside of that, I mean, been pretty happy with our progress so far these last, like, 4 days, 5 days. So let's just make sure that we carry this into next week.
That was really well executed, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I can slow.
I mean, we'll talk about any changes or improvement, like, based stuff for our meeting.
I feel okay after this week. I think that obviously there's still things we need to do better. I still don't think we're on the level to be contesting C9 or anything like that, which is kind of where we have to be, you know. I don't think I'm ever going to be satisfied until I feel like we're, you know, just being the best version of our team that we can. I still think there's a lot of stuff we need to work on. So I'm okay, I guess, right now with how we did. Definitely see a lot of stuff we need to do better. So I'm just going to be focusing on that, and yeah, hopefully next week's better.
Hopefully people can see now, you know, after the games are over, that it may not have been a 2-0 week, but in terms of where we were at last weekend and where we're at this weekend, I feel a lot of progress was made by 100 Thieves.
Is there anything that you want to say to any of the 100 Thieves fans out there?
Thank you for supporting us. Yeah, I don't know. We're just going to keep working. And thanks for sticking with us through the fat loss streaks.
There are teams that have fatter loss streaks than you guys.
Yeah, but that was like 4 or something. That started feeling quite bad.
Imagine if it was longer than 4.
That's what she said.